This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, police are trying to find those responsible for a series of threats this morning that impacted schools across the state.
There were reports of active shooter situations at several schools, prompting a large emergency response. Our Craig Colson has more.
The call started coming in early Tuesday morning as classes were getting underway for the day. Someone was reporting shootings were happening at several schools. After checking the situation out, officials quickly announced they believe the threats were all part of a hoax. We're told the threats targeted high schools in Brewer, Ellsworth, Portland, and Sanford. In Brewer, the superintendent sent a message to parents saying they were among the schools where someone reported shots had been fired. The note said it was false information, and it's part of a practice known as swatting. Those are hoax calls meant to create panic in local communities. It didn't stop classes from continuing for the day in Brewer, but some of the southern Maine schools had to be evacuated while police made sure there was no real threat.
Right now, it's making sure that the kids get bused to a safe location where parents can meet up with their kids. It's furthering making sure that the school is 100% secure. All rooms are being checked currently multiple times, and then it's a matter of giving the school back to the teachers.
Ellsworth High School was also targeted in the hoax. School officials released a statement saying the school was placed into lockdown until police determined there wasn't really a threat. Classes resumed after the lockdown was lifted. Portland High School was also placed into lockdown while police cleared the building, and Sanford Regional Technical Center was evacuated and students were sent home for the day. All of the hoax calls are now under investigation. This is Craig Colson reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Well, as federal investigators also look into what happened today, the Department of Justice weighed in, calling the hoaxes a serious federal crime and warning that the perpetrator or perpetrators could face federal prison time as well as state and local charges. They also highlighted the impact these incidents have on the communities who fall victim to them. U.S. Attorney Darcy McElwee said, quote, "Hoax threats disrupt school, waste law enforcement resources, and put first responders in unnecessary danger while causing emotional distress to entire communities, including students, school personnel, and parents. An unfortunate consequence of hoaxes like today's is that false reports can make people question the validity of future threats. It is vital that we all remain vigilant." End quote.
It's certainly a scary situation for a lot of students and parents out there.
And really upsetting that someone would perpetrate something like that. So you hope that they find the people who are responsible.
Absolutely. Another concern for us is it sounds like we have some wild winter weather coming our way for the first time for most of the state.
Indeed. And with a little bit more on that, let's hit pause here and take a first look at our forecast.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Your first weather is brought to you by GRF Real Estate Company. And okay, lots to get to. Our first big winter storm. Here are the current advisories, and here is a winter weather advisory north and west of the Bangor area and a winter storm warning far to the north. So we have a combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow on the way, arriving around daybreak tomorrow morning and lingering throughout the day tomorrow. Right now, though, just increasing clouds across our neck of the woods, but here comes our system. It has a lot of moisture. This will be in our backyards around daybreak tomorrow with that wintry combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Temperatures are going to be critical, as you know, with highs tomorrow hanging out in the mid-30s. So rain, coastal areas, snow back north and west of the Bangor area. Our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds, probably some light snow before daybreak tomorrow morning with low temperatures down near 30. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter.
All right. Jeff, thanks so much. We'll be bracing for that. Meanwhile, a Camden motel owner says a space heater may be to blame for a fire that ripped through his establishment yesterday. Crews from several departments were called to Beloin's Motel on Route 1 Monday afternoon. The owner said the motel was closed, but he was allowing a friend to stay there as a favor. That friend was using a space heater to stay warm, and the owner suspects that's what caused the fire. Fire investigators will now try to determine an official cause, and the Red Cross is helping the man who lived there. A portion of the building was destroyed, but some units are still standing with water and smoke damage.
Well, a familiar face will continue to serve as Bangor's mayor.
Councilor Yacobago?
No.
Councilor Fournier?
So does that mean I'm the tie-breaking vote?
Yes.
Yes.
5 yes, 4 no.
Rick Fournier was once again elected by his fellow city councilors to lead the city. It was actually the second time in a day that he was chosen. Because of a technical problem in the first vote yesterday, another vote was held last night in which Fournier was selected. Both Dan Tremble and Cara Pelletier were sworn in to serve as councilors on Monday.
Bangor City Hall had to close for the day after a water main break downtown. Crews from Bangor Water District responded to Harlow Street and got the main shut off. They had to reduce Harlow Street traffic down to 1 lane while they did the repairs. Other businesses were affected by the break. The Bangor Planning Board meeting will be held remotely tonight due to that ongoing issue.
Well, ranked choice voting results in the 2nd congressional district between Democrat Jared Golden and Republican Bruce Poliquin are coming in right now. Our A.J. Douglas has more.
We want the voters to know that every vote counts and will be counted accurately and fairly.
Congressman Jared Golden is likely to be announced the winner of the 2nd Congressional District seat after ranked choice tabulation wrapped up Tuesday. Ranked choice vote tabulation began after neither Golden nor Bruce Poliquin secured 50% of the general election vote. Secretary of State Shenna Bellows talked about the importance of public access to this process.
So we're doing everything in full public view. We're also Facebook streaming it so that folks, and the goal is so that every Maine voter can watch for themselves any or all of the steps in the process.
Bellows went on to address those who may be distrustful of the level of accuracy of election tabulations. She called that rhetoric dangerous.
Because of disinformation or lies that people believed, that led to threats against election workers across the country and even here in Maine.
Golden's 2018 win against Bruce Poliquin also came down to ranked choice voting. Those performing the tabulation remained busy throughout the day Tuesday.
It's a lot, but we're in a rhythm now, so I think we're going pretty well. We're in pretty good shape.
In Augusta, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
The Hancock County Sheriff's Office is teaming up with the County Commissioner's Office to help keep Hancock County residents warm this winter. During the County Commissioner's meeting today, an offer was put on the table. For every $1 donated by the community, the Sheriff's Office will match it, and the County Commissioner's Office will add $2 more. The donations are going to an undisclosed organization that they've worked with in the past to help elderly people and others in need with heating costs. Kane is challenging the Ellsworth community to do what they can to give back to others.
For every $1 that we receive as a match, the sheriff's charities will donate $1 up to $10,000, and the county commissioners will contribute $2 up to $20,000 for every $1 match. So every $1 that we receive will have $3 in matching funds from the two organizations.
Those interested in donating should contact the Hancock County Sheriff's Office to learn more.
All right, well, this is probably not going to be welcome news, so you may want to put down your dinner fork. The Maine Utilities Commission has accepted bids and set new electricity supply rates for Versant and Bangor Hydro District. For residential and small non-residential customers, the standard offer price will be 16.4 cents per kilowatt hour. That is a 41% rate hike over last year. Now, the standard offer supply rates account for about 60% of a customer's bill. According to the Commission, that means an increase of around 20.7% overall for customers using 500 kilowatts per month. The new rate takes effect January 1st.
Definitely energy, a big concern this winter for many.
On many fronts, yep.
Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, residents in Castine look to change the name of 2 small islands in their town to better reflect their community.
And today, the Free the Z Turkey Drive returns to the Brewer Hannaford. All of those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Do you have leaky pipes? Are you planning a plumbing job? Is your heating system working right? Are you designing a plumbing project? Then contact Harley's Plumbing and Heating Plus.
If your toilet will not flush, Harley will be there in a rush. Furnace bit the dust today. Harley crew is on the way. Harley.
Call now.
Harley!
Call or visit online.
In Maine, it's always buying season. And at Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, we carry new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams for your buying season. Here at Thornton Brothers, we'll help you find the right vehicle specifically for you to suit your lifestyle. As they say, the proof is in the performance. So come on over and test drive a real vehicle from a real dealership, or place your order with us and see why it really is buying season here in Maine. Thornton Brothers, Main Street, Lincoln. When it comes to winter footwear, warmth, waterproof, and safety matter most. Take the drive today to Comfort Shoes and More in Newport and discover the latest in winter boot technology. We've got boots rated from -60 to 0 degrees Fahrenheit to keep your feet warm in any weather. Check out the new materials guaranteed to keep your feet dry. Relieve the anxiety of slipping and falling this winter with the new Navitech with grippers built right into the sole. Just flip it and clip it and you're ready to go. Be prepared this winter. Take the drive today to Comfort Shoes and More in Newport.
Leona May's Antique and Gift Shop is now open in Newport. Our unique building is a converted 1800s single-family home that we've given a new life to. A home for treasures, from antiques, collectibles, unique gifts, and so much more. Come make the rounds throughout the many rooms on all 3 floors as you wander back in time or find a unique gift that's perfect for that special someone or that hard-to-buy for a relative. So come visit us today. Leona May's Antique and Gift Shop, 147 Main Street, Newport.
For the best selection in classic and contemporary furnishings, stop by Richard Parks Furniture on High Street in Ellsworth. Handcrafted New England-made bedrooms and dining rooms, imported Scandinavian recliners and upholstery, more than 40 lines of furniture for the home and patio. Richard Parks Furniture is your #1 stop for quality, functionality, and well-designed furniture at affordable prices. Richard Parks Furniture.
Discover Richard Parks.
132 High Street in Ellsworth.
Discover Richard.
You're watching ABC7 Bangor.
Welcome back. Residents in Castine are looking to change the name of 2 small islands in their town to better reflect all those in their community. It's a decision voters weighed in on during last week's election. Our Jody Hersey explains.
I do believe that history is important. I also believe that you have to evolve as a community of people.
Hans Carlson is a Castine resident and member of the Island Name Change Committee.
The meanings of words change. 50 or 60 years ago, the word Negro was perfectly acceptable. Martin Luther King used it, James Baldwin used it, but words change, and the social situation changes too.
For years, 2 small islands located in the Bagaduce River in Castine have been known as Upper Negro Island and Lower Negro Island. Town officials aren't quite sure just how those islands' names came to be.
No African Americans owned the islands. They were owned by white people. They did not have any homes on them until sometime in the 19th century. They were mostly used for sheep grazing.
Residents recently voted to change the names of those islands to Emmanuel Island and Esther Island. During her research, Lisa Simpson Lutz, the executive director of the Castine Historical Society, found those names in an account book from the 1700s.
Esther and Emmanuel were 2 enslaved individuals, African American, and sadly, that is all we know about them. But I do believe that the committee was wanting to give them a voice.
We don't know if Esther and Emmanuel had anything to do with those islands, but they are representative of a part of the town's history that I felt was important to maintain.
Now the decision is in the hands of the government. The folks in Castine have done everything they can. Now all they can do is patiently wait. In Castine, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Well, switching gears now, grocery shoppers in Brewer can donate a turkey to families in need ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. The Free the Z Turkey Drive returned to the Brewer Hannaford on Tuesday. Z107 teamed up with Penquist to host the annual drive, encouraging those who can to donate a turkey that will feed families in the community. Volunteers say they're well on their way to collecting their goal of 2,022 turkeys.
Crack 500, which is usually the first day is traditionally our slowest day. You can either do your shopping and buy a turkey that way, or you can give a cash donation. It's a little bit more expensive this year. It's $15 as opposed to $10.
Well, the drive runs through Thursday at 6 p.m. again at the Brewer Hannaford. And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, Fez-wearing elves are hard at work setting up for the 11th annual Festival of Trees over at the Shriners Hall this week.
And in sports, Maine football gears up for possibly the biggest game of their season as they try to keep the Musket in Orono. We'll have that story right after the break.
Hi, my name is Tony Ruda, founder of the Senior Planning Center. There isn't a week that goes by that we don't help some Medicare recipient in their Medicare programs and save them money. The Senior Planning Center has locations and agents throughout the state of Maine. So why would you want to call an 800 number out of state when the help is right here at home? Give us a call so we can help you save money and make your Medicare decisions.
The winter sun. It's a ticking clock where shorter days mean a precious countdown has begun. So chase the sun and seize the season, because when the days are at their shortest, it's on us to make them the fullest.
Get 3.79% APR for 60 months on most 2023 Cadillac models. Visit Court Cadillac in Bangor.
Renovating or building new, you'll find a wide selection of high-performing, energy-efficient, and beautiful windows and doors at Hammond Lumber Company. Your Hammond sales representative will walk you through the showroom displays and help you choose options to create a personalized custom look. Free in-home measurement is available, and Hammond can deliver your order from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Bring your vision and enjoy better light and added security and energy savings with quality windows and doors from Hammond Lumber Company.
We have a lot to be thankful for, and a lot to celebrate. This holiday season, let's do more than see the people we love. Let's be with the people we love, and make the holiday memories that we will cherish for a lifetime. Let's begin at Bangor International Airport, the official airport of making tomorrow's holiday memories today. FlyBangor.com.
An official message from Medicare.
Often, things look the same. Exactly the same. Until you take a closer look. At Medicare.gov, you can easily compare Medicare plans and see the real difference. Find a plan that offers you more or saves money. Wouldn't that be nice? Plans change every year, soaking your health. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Compare now at Medicare.gov.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Body Graphics Tattoo and Piercing Studio. Visit us at our new location at 27 Bangor Mall Boulevard in the Mid-Mall, 478-7856.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Well, it hasn't been the most ideal season record-wise for Maine football, but they've still got one shot to walk away with a win, and it's probably the biggest game of the season, the battle for the Bryce Cowell Musket. Ryan Sudol has that story.
Auburn could go winless as long as they beat Alabama, Michigan as long as they beat Ohio State. And in Orono, the same rule applies, as Black Bear football at 2-8 prepares for the 112th battle for the Bryce Cowell Musket against New Hampshire.
The musket really just represents finishing, represents, the last game for our seniors, guys who don't have any more eligibility and are wrapping up their careers here.
It's going to be an emotional game. There's a lot that ties into it, and just really want to go out with a win.
It's a high-energy game. I mean, I love the fact that we are able to play this game, especially at the end of the season. It's a meaningful game, and it's a way that we could end the season on a high note.
While there aren't playoff implications for the Black Bears in this game, a Wildcat win Saturday would put them into the playoffs. A loss might send them home.
Another layer to add on is that if the Black Bears beat UNH, they'll go back-to-back against them for the first time since 2001 and 2002. And those two teams are going to be honored at Alphon on Saturday.
That's very important, just appreciative of them, setting the standard. And we don't do this just for us. We're doing this for past, present, and future Black Bears.
With them here, you want to pay homage to the guys that came before you and did it. And so it's here right now, and we want to keep it that way.
As for what it will take to keep the Musket in Orono, Coach Jordan Stevens says that with the struggles the team has had this season, they have to keep it fundamental.
I think we just have a focus of coming out and competing and getting a win. We need to put ourselves in a position to win. We need to be ready to play from the first snap of the game, from kickoff to all the way to the end. That in itself will be a victory.
This year's battle for the Bryce Cal Musket will take place right here at Alphen Stadium Saturday at noon. You can catch that game live on ABC 7. In Orono, I'm Ryan Sudol, ABC 7, Fox 22.
Thanks for that, Ryan. Certainly would be probably one of the biggest wins of the year for Jordan Stevens. Let's move onto the hardwood now. Over at Husson, men's and women's basketball seasons are underway. We'll hear from the men on Wednesday. Right now, the women are gearing up for a Wednesday night matchup against the University of Southern Maine. The Eagles currently sit at 1-2 on the year, dropping 2 straight in the LaFrance Hospitality Tournament in Dartmouth. They've returned 3 key players from last year while adding a bunch of new talent as well. So a lot of loose ends to tie up right now. And Coach Kissy Walker says that's exactly what these early games are for.
We played good teams, and that's what we like to do so that it helps prepare us. But we just have to keep taking one game at a time and focus on getting better and better and keep plugging away. But we like, what we have here. It's a really tight-knit group, and we have a lot of different pieces.
Now, the Eagles are looking to get back to 500 Wednesday, taking on a USM team that they beat last year 55-42 in a very low-scoring matchup. It's also the home opener for Husson, returning back to Newman Gym for the first time this season. Entering that game, Bailey Donovan has 988 points, just 2 away from 1,000, and the Eagles are just excited to get back in front of their faithful fans.
I think the kids are excited to be at home because we've got 6 new people. We've got some local kids. We were away, and we had pretty good following of parents on the away trip, so to be home will be really nice. I know we've got some local teams coming to watch us play, some middle school and some travel teams, so that'll be fun to have the crowd.
Wishing them luck on Wednesday. Should be a great game. So the time we have for sports right now. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
Thank you, Tyler. Your full weather is brought to you by Thornton Brothers in Lincoln. Buy a new or used Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle from us today. You'll make the drive, we'll make the deal, and we have the kitchen sink coming our way with that combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow arriving around daybreak tomorrow morning, lingering through tomorrow into early parts of Thursday morning. And there will be a snow component to this, but most of that will stay north and west of the Bangor area tomorrow and more likely north toward Millinocket throughout the afternoon. The current advisories include a winter storm warning, a winter weather advisory, and coastal advisories as well for wind and wave action there. Overall, though, if you're in the blue area, it's a winter weather advisory. Expect a couple inches of snow with that combination of rain, freezing rain, and sleet. Further north, though, all snow north of Millinocket, upwards of 6+ inches of snow up there. Outside now, though, looking at increasing clouds, right? Our next system is not too far away. In fact, here it is. This thing has a lot of energy, a lot of moisture. It's taking over the atmosphere, and here comes our first big winter storm of the season. This will likely bring that combination in here early tomorrow morning, lingering throughout the day tomorrow, but ending pretty quickly, I would say, around this time tomorrow evening. Okay, so let's walk you through it. So increasing clouds out there now. Here's 11 o'clock or so tonight, looking at cloudy skies. By tomorrow morning, here comes that combination, right? Rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. It will expand in coverage and intensity throughout the day tomorrow. Here's 7 o'clock or so. Then notice, though, that fine line between snow, freezing rain, and rain. Rain down east and coastal areas, freezing rain in between, with snow north and west of the Bangor area. That snow could be locally heavy. It all gets out of here late tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then really for Thursday, we're looking much better around here, albeit windy and colder, with temperatures hanging out in the 30s. So here we go. We have quite a system to get through. So the rain showers then and snow showers increase in coverage tonight. So here we are about early tomorrow morning, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's going to become likely throughout the morning hours and through the afternoon. Again, it's a combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow, and that comes down pretty quickly then tomorrow night into early parts of Thursday morning. All right, so here we go. So the snowfall looks like this. So this is one computer projection, but you get the idea. The heavy snow is going to stay north and west of the Bangor area, where upwards of 6-7 inches of snow could fall up this way. Down east areas, coastal areas, not so much, talking mostly rain, albeit lots of sleet in there as well, as the system does have have lots of energy, and temperatures are going to be critical with this, as you know. Highs tomorrow hanging out low to mid to upper 30s, and that will be critical in terms of if you get rain, sleet, or snow. Out there today, 39 for here in Bangor, 39 at Bar Harbor. Tomorrow, high temperatures pretty much mid-30s again. And here we are. The results came in from October, and October came back as the 5th warmest October on record globally. That's land and ocean temperatures. So on this map, red's above average and blue is below. Lots of red during October. Our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds. Low temperatures down near 29 for tomorrow. Here's that combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Slippery travel tomorrow, especially north and west of the Bangor area, with high temperatures near 35. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast includes that wintry mix tomorrow. Much quieter on Thursday. Friday looking good at 39. Here's the weekend. Partly cloudy skies with high temperatures near 40. Beth and Peter.
Alrighty then. So a bit of a winter shellacking coming our way, but, you know, nothing we haven't seen.
Yeah, and better to be informed and just ready for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with drive time. Give yourself extra time. Be safe on the road.
Slow down.
All right. Well, there is still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
If you were hurt because of exposure to the toxic water at Camp Lejeune, Congress has made it possible for you to recover a settlement. Former Marine attorney James Beardsley wants to help you.
Call now to see if you qualify. Call 222-2222.
I'm Jay Pearl from Carroll Harper & Associates, Maine's most experienced Medicare health plans agency. Every day we hear how complicated navigating the Medicare maze can be. Let us help. From enrolling in Medicare to finding the right Medicare health plan, we are your go-to agency. We represent Martins Point Generations Advantage and other Medicare health plans that meet our quality standards. There's no cost or obligation for our services, so call Carroll Harper & Associates today.
I'm Phil Levesque, president of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963. We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to business.
When outdoors, some people like it hot and some people like it cold. However, when indoors, most people like it comfortably warm. Choose a Boderas boiler from McCusick Petroleum Company to provide you with comfortable and efficient heat. They also offer sales and service on many brands of furnaces, boilers, and water heaters. McCusick Petroleum Company delivers oil and LP gas to homes and businesses throughout the Pequot region. If you'd like more information on pricing or service, call or stop by our office in Dover Foxcroft.
Tonight, the interview.
It takes courage to uphold the law.
The control of Congress. Plus, will former President Trump make his big announcement? For election results and more, Americans turn to the #1 newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Welcome back, everyone. Fez-wearing elves are hard at work setting up for the 11th annual Festival of Trees over at the Shriners Hall in Bangor. Trees are being set up and decorated, each covered in gifts donated by local businesses. Those who place 50-cent tickets at their favorite trees have a chance to win that tree and all the great prizes underneath.
We're all excited. Christmas time is as much fun for us as it is the kids. And as you can see, the trees are here, the trees are set up, and we're ready to show off our wares and bring everybody in and hopefully have as much fun as they did last year and the year before.
Well, all the festivities kick off this Thursday at 4 p.m. There is a $2 cover charge for adults. Children get in free. This is the Anna Schreiner's biggest fundraiser of the year. You can check out their Facebook page for the entire schedule of events. But looking very festive in there currently.
Yeah.
We were both there last year. We'll be there again this year. It just is
really looking forward to it.
Yeah, fantastic time. And just to see some of those trees and the gifts that are donated.
Unbelievable what the donations are. Unbelievable. Yeah. And talk about a winter wonderland and just magical. What a scene setter for the holiday season. Just gorgeous. Yeah. Couldn't ask for a better cause.
Seriously, yeah. So if you have someone in your family who maybe is hesitant to get into the Christmas spirit a little early,
walk them through there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll change your mind real quickly.
All righty. Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. From everybody here at ABC 7, take care and have a great night.
Good night, everyone.